up, guys? It's Quantum, bringing you one of my first Pokemon Black and White narrated Wi-Fi battles. This was against, he was named Cypress in the Zat chat. I will include his link in the description. Let's kick it off. It is UU. So I decided to lead with my choice banded Crobat as he leads with his Banette. And I decided to go for the pursuit because I didn't think that a Brave Bird would kill, and it would just put like unnecessary recoil on me. And he goes for the Willow, which misses, which really sucks for him. Doesn't suck that much because I would have probably killed him anyways. But since this is physical Crobat, it would have been kind of neat for him, I guess. But he goes into Aggron, and I can't just keep pursuing because that would be kind of dumb. So I go in my only wall, or no, I think this is my only wall on the team. Yeah, Silent Bob. And he takes that terribly. So I'm like, shit, what do I do? So I go for the Leech Seed just because I know that's the only thing that's going to help me in the long run is if I can have something to take the hit. So yeah, so I get the Leech Seed off. I go into Persephone, the Frostlass. Yes. I get the T-Wave, so hoping for some Parafusion lovin'. But he gets another Outrage, and I was like, oh crap. And I totally live it, and I was like, Pro Kimono Snow Ghost. And I was originally thinking this was my like sub Parafuse Pain Split one, but it like has Shadow Ball, so I'm like, oh, I'll just go for Pain Split. If he switches, whatever, I'll get HP back. If he doesn't, then I'll get HP back anyways. So win-win. But he goes for the Volt Switch, gets a crit. We didn't really know if that was that crit mattered. We're not gonna run calcs. We're not friggin' nerds. So I get switch advantage on that, which isn't so bad. He goes for the Future Sight, which sucks. I hate Future Sight now. But I just go for the Ice Beam because yeah, I don't think he'll know if I'll have it, and it takes him down way below half. I thought he was gonna switch out, so I don't go for Ice Beam again. I go for Scald. Well, he goes for the Confused Ray. I do hit the Scald, which was sweet, because I would have sucked if I didn't. He would just been in here doing his shenanigans on me all day. He goes into his Webster. I know the only reason he would have done that is if he packs a Grass move. So I go into Crobat to Quad 4 resist it. Ah, nice. And that works out beautiful, because he totally does it. Gets a crit, which was like lol. And then Future Sight. I totally forgot about it. In the battle, I was just kind of like clicking really fast. Like, what the fuck happened? How'd I die? So I go into Little Devil, and right here is where I find out he's Scarfed. I didn't know before. I know now, so that sucks. But, you know, now I know, so I can switch into this guy, which has the E-Speed, but I'm predicting a switch, so I go for the Close Combat instead of the Flare Blitz, which I would have normally done, because I know he's going to switch into a Resist. So I get it. That does over half to a Quagsire, which I was really surprised at. So I was like, okay, I think I stay in, go for another Close Combat because I'm almost positive Quagsire can outspeed Arcanine max speed. No, not max speed, he's adamant. How can he have max speed? That's silly. But I get the Close Combat off on his Cujo, and that does good damage, but I decided to go into my Gastro because he's got pretty good HP and just like bulk all around to take whatever he wants to do. He decides to go for the E-Speed. And now he goes for the Flare Blitz, which is resisted. He probably should have just switched out. I go for the Earth Power just in case he switches into Aggron to take the Water move, but he doesn't, so you know he's dead. I found out afterwards he said Aggron was choice banded, which is sick. I've never even seen that before. But he switches into his Quagsire. I go for the Toxic, knowing that's the only way that I can take him out now that my Superior's gone. And I get the Toxic on him, and I was really surprised he didn't Toxic me or anything. He just curses and recovers while I go for the Ice Beam and the Scald. I think after the Ice Beam I decided to go with the Scald because I know it's stab and it should do more damage in the end. But yeah, I think I actually originally picked Ice Beam because I was like, maybe I'll get a freeze. And then I was like, he's Toxic. So that's not really gonna do anything at all. But the Scald does more, so I probably should have been going for that the whole time. But you know, whatever. So he goes for the Ice Punch, which is kind of weird, but whatever. It doesn't kill me. He almost gets taken out. I go for the Ice Beam. I don't want to risk Scald missing, which I don't even know if it can miss. I just remember watching a battle or something, and so when he like missed a scald, I was like, shit, I don't want that to happen. So I decided to just sack my Gastro now because I'm pretty confident that Arcanine can sweep up his team, go into Lucy. So he withdraws because, and I predict that because he wouldn't stay in, and I go, no, no, I don't. I don't predict that. I thought he would maybe fodder it out, and I know Flare Blitz would do decent damage to Aggron. I go for the close combat now, getting my D drops in all, and I'm like, alright, cool. I know this thing is Scarf. The only chance I have is to E-speed it, and we'll see what happens there. This is like, almost, this is the game, if this happens. Going down, going down. No, are you kidding? This was 16 HP. This is Adamant Max Attack, Life Orb, Arcanine. Doesn't kill. Good game. That was so close. But, you know, stuff like that happens. So, peace.